tropical island paradise of Bali, Indonesia is where the expedition vessel IMMORTALIS is currently moored. It's a perfect location to showcase her true capabilities for remote autonomous cruising while being able to carry all the equipment and toys you could ever dream of. IMMORTALIS, the name of this boat says a lot. She is designed and built to last with the ages, and her amazing geometric lines that catch the eye and send your mind wondering at the possibilities. She's a beautiful boat on the water, strong, stable, robust and extremely comfortable. Some of her amazing specifications at a glance. She is 45 metres LOA, a beam of 7.4 metres and a draft of 3.2 metres. Refitted in 2021 with a gross tonnage slightly above 300. Built in steel with an aluminium superstructure, she has a single engine with triple gensets and a cruising speed of 10 knots. A touch-and-go helipad with a 3.2 tonne capacity and a possibility to increase this load. The EC-135 Robinson and R-66 are examples of aircraft that could be considered to land. Another point is that with a touch-and-go helipad, she is future-proof for when eVTOL aircraft will be more available to the wider market. It's only a matter of time before we see these craft landing on yachts and overtaking heli operations. She carries 100,000 litres of diesel, which allows approximately 30 days of autonomous cruising and can travel an impressive 7,500 nautical miles. This capacity makes her the perfect long-range yacht, support yacht, where she can be used for crew, security, supplies, stores, toys, carrying or even filling the mothership where their capacities are quite limited. She's a perfect platform for multiple uses. If you're already a super yacht owner and are considering an upgrade in size because you've already filled your carrying capacity, then one consideration would be to buy IMMORTALIS as a shadow vessel with an instant availability as yacht support. $3,950,000 US versus 50+ million for a sizable new build and 3 to 4 years of construction can be a compelling reason to look closer at IMMORTALIS. Since she is ready now, she could be a short-term solution while your new yacht is under construction. I know owners who have 85 metres under construction who are still not going to do without their support yacht. IMMORTALIS is a blank canvas. She's an extremely well-engineered platform by the Japanese government and was commissioned as a survey ship. She was maintained to a very high Japanese service standard, designed for reliable service and complemented by robust systems, which make her the perfect choice for many different applications. Some history on IMMORTALIS. She was built in 1996 by Nagata Shipyard for the Japanese government as a scientific research vessel. Her work included seismic surveying, fish stock monitoring, carrying large loads, and she also worked as a crew training vessel. She was impeccably kept and used only 2 months of the year with 1 to 2 months of dry dock annually. Japanese steel and machinery is world-renowned for its quality craftsmanship and longevity. This is complemented by the refit that took place at the well-known shipyard BBS in Batam. If the role of a shipyard was to translate an owner's vision into a realised dream, it's hard for this owner to see this yacht anything other than objective perfection to deliver expeditions and exploration of the remote oceans of the world. The refit was overseen by naval architect Periscope Marine and well-known designer Ashley Sutton. During 2020 and 2021, she underwent an extensive refit and became the specialised expedition vessel you can see now. Some of the key features are what many say are the perfect mixture for an explorer yacht. Ballast of 18 tonnes of steel was added to the keel to improve stability in all conditions, on top of the bilge keels that run most of the hull to keep us stable at anchor. A purpose-built great room or salon for conferencing, dining, working. It is very large with over 20 people being able to seat in comfort with exceptional windows to look out from. Expansive back working deck for working and storage of tenders of over 3.5 tonnes and up to 9 metres long. 2 cranes for moving toys and equipment on and off the vessel. Spacious swim platform to allow people to gather, ease of boarding and to launch water activities. The sun deck entertaining area, heli deck for touch and go helicopter operations, purpose-built galley for long-term expeditions and gourmet food preparation, 3 bars, 1 on each deck. IMMORTALIS is Cook Islands commercially registered for a complement of 25 people. The sun deck is one of many impressive outdoor venues we're going to look at. This is just a huge area of just under 100 metres squared, half of which is covered with shade, and underneath is a bar. The bar is an amazing standout feature of this deck. The view from up here is stunning and inviting. It's more than symbolic in that every direction you look, there are new places to sit, relax and enjoy, passing the time when underway. This is the perfect place to be on lookout. Forward of the bar area is the monkey deck. This allows you to sit with 4 to 6 people and enjoy uninterrupted views. The touch and go helipad is above this area and can take a helicopter load of over 3.2 tonnes. Walking down the stairs from the sun deck, we come to the mezzanine deck, where the 1-ton crane lives. This area can store a tender of up to 6.5 metres, a jet ski, and there's storage on the port side. A large storage bin for toys and ropes is also on the mezzanine deck. The walk past the great room, or salon, to the bow shows the spaciousness of the windows that look out from the internal entertaining area, which is named on Immortalis, the Great Room. Here we walk up to the bow and you can see the purposeful layout, which is also a great area for sitting when underway on beanbags or for dolphin spotting as they surf the bulbous bow. This is the working deck where the anchors are stowed. There is a bosun's locker and the access to the galley storage for convenient stocking. Arriving onto the aft deck from the outer staircase, we see the surfboard racks and the area which dive tanks can be stowed. The aft deck purpose-built bar with ice machine, fridges to port, and is shaded and protected from the mezzanine level above. Great viewing and protection is available through the tinted, reinforced glass, protection from the wind, rain or sun. Looking aft, we can see the expansive area for storage and toys on the deck, which is over 100 square metres, including the swim platform. Through the deck hatches, we can access the storage in the expedition room and the aft lockers. You could even imagine the whole aft deck being covered for an event or when being used as a work deck, using the davit as a tent top, fanning out and protecting from the elements. On the aft deck, the crane can lift up to 4 tonnes and a maximum of a 9-metre tender, or you can store up to 2 7.5-metre tenders and some extra toys. The aft deck has access doors on both sides for disembarking and embarking. Currently sitting here is a Skeg Ox, which is an Air Rider Blue Water hull which has an Ox diesel 300 horsepower outboard. This is a true expedition tender that can make the most out of the 101 litres of diesel that Immortalis carries. The tenders can be discussed separately to the purchase of Immortalis. The swim platform is a fantastic place which allows amazing access in and out of the water or tenders, boasting 2 showers and a small storage area that is a great versatile place to launch from. The drawings have also been done for an A-frame crane to be installed here on the aft deck, which would allow a 12-ton submarine to be launched, stowed and retrieved. One of the many unique features of Immortalis is that she has a media lab room. Enter into the media lab room. Off the aft deck we find 2 conveniently located day heads and a shower, which is great for getting changed quickly off the back of the vessel before departing on a day's adventure or getting out of a wetsuit with some privacy. This area shows where workstations can be set up for film equipment and other equipment to be stowed. It's another extremely purposeful area and what makes her so versatile. Leaving the lab room, we go past the guest cabins, which we'll revisit later on. Forward on the starboard side is the very well-equipped commercial galley. It's a functional and productive space for delivering the highest quality cuisine for a large group of guests and crew. Some of the highlights are the Rational self-cooking combi oven, which are used in Michelin star restaurants, as well as extra large volume freezer and fridge lockers for the stowage of extensive expedition provisioning. The great room. The brief from the owner was simple. I don't want any space on this boat to look sourced from a magazine or to be impractical. It has to be serving its purpose, super robust while looking smart and feeling welcoming. Basically, if it's on the vessel, it's been put here on purpose and complements her character. Here in the great room you will find 3 gorgeous tables which can seat up to 22 people and a bar forward on the starboard side for coffee or cocktails. Each deck has a bar and each one is unique for that area that surrounds it. The views out of these windows are incredible. The lounge seating is absolute comfort for guests to relax and enjoy. Going forward from here, we see the captain's cabin, which could also be used as a guest cabin with a day head and shower opposite. The wheelhouse is configured around Furuno equipment. She has an intense complement of electronics. Furuno navigation system drive the majority of the bridge equipment. Looking forward from the port side, we have the LRIT, or the Long Range Identification and Tracking System, next to the original Japanese sounder and military-grade radar, the brand new Furuno plotter, which also has a separate radar and sounder system, brand new autopilot system, and in the center of the bridge where the wheel is, we have the original Japanese autopilot in perfect working condition, and the controls of the engine monitoring system. Next is the original Japanese chart plotter and the monitor with the CCTV. With a variable pitch propeller and a massive bow thruster, she's extremely maneuverable. The vessel can turn 180 degrees in 2 minutes at 7 to 8 knots. Although she's not currently in class, the owner maintains the high standards that class surveyors would require. Because of her robust engineering and stringent demands of RENA class surveyors working on behalf of the Cook Islands flag, she's able to be commercially registered under the Large Yacht Code, having just completed her annual flag survey. There is virtually no location on Earth that's out of bounds. The engine room access is through the watertight door on the main deck or through the crew quarters. The engineer's control room allows engine watchkeeping and direct comms to the bridge to be done in the comfort of air conditioning. All monitoring systems are maintained here and at the bridge. IMMORTALIS has a Nagata 1480 horsepower main engine and 3 generators, 2 of which are Nagata and 1 emergency generator. 2 desalination plants run the vessel's fresh water, which can generate in excess of 1,000 litres an hour. New McPhill fuel filtration system, large lube oil service tank, oily water separator. All of the engine room is equipped with FirePro fixed fire suppression system. IMMORTALIS is unique in that she has a single main engine, but she has also the incredible space around it to maintain and inspect during operation. She carries an extensive spare parts list. The Japanese were fastidious about being safe at sea, and having backups and redundant systems for everything is what you see here, and it's the accumulation of many years of refinement from the best shipwrights and engineers from Japan. These engines are commonly used in ships, tugboats, and other commercial vessels. They are very reliable and can be run fuel efficiently without an issue of major breakdowns if they are maintained well. With a 12-knot top speed and a cruise speed of 10 knots and only burning 130 litres of diesel an hour. She has a stunning 7,500 nautical mile range, making her more than transatlantic. The guest cabins are named after places you should absolutely cruise to. The Galapagos cabin, one of 2 master cabins with an amazing view through original portholes. King-size bed, 2 desks and storage space, spacious bathroom and shower. The Maldives cabin, the 2nd biggest guest cabin. King-size bed, 2 desks and a lot of storage space. The Bali cabin, the guest room opposite the galley on the port side. Spacious ensuite room with 1 queen berth and a single bunk. Each double bed on board can be converted to 2 singles using bed separators and specially designed mattresses. There is a small desk and storage. The Maui and Cocos cabins, portside aft. These 2 cabins have shared bathrooms. There is a separate entrance to the bathroom from both cabins, a bit smaller than the other cabins, holding each a queen bed and a single bunk, a desk and some storage. Every cabin has its own writing desk, adding another perfect place for privacy and focus. Let's head down to the crew accommodation using the central staircase, which also boasts the impressive fishing rod storage. At the base of the stairs on the port side, we find a cabin that can be used by guests or for additional crew if needed. Forward to this cabin, we find a door that leads to the crew mess, accommodations and the laundry area. The crew accommodation has 5 cabins, each one with bunk beds, storage and a small fridge. There are 2 bathrooms for use by the crew. It doesn't matter which journey you're setting out on. We all hope we don't lose our way in that process. IMMORTALIS will remind you that life is out there to be seen and to be felt. This is the very spirit of expedition, finding yourself in pursuit of something bigger than you, crossing oceans and giving you a home for your treasures and your memories. The spirit and the clear direction of both owner and the builder place an emphatic period on today's walkthrough. In case you can't tell, I love this vessel, and I'm sure you will also too. If you have any questions about this incredible ship, or if we can guide you through the buying process, we'd love to talk. It's our pleasure.